Hello everyone, Will Forge here, and welcome to another episode of Fallout 4. So, there are a few things that I need to talk about. I would say that what happened in the last episode, however, more happened in between the last episode and this one. That, although I recorded, I forgot to turn my mic on for. Actually, I didn't forget to turn on my mic, but I'll explain that in a second. Here's the footage for that.
Sean.
Ah, there you are. You know, Father, it's no secret that you worked with the railroad in order to first reach the Institute. The depth of your involvement with them has been called into question repeatedly. The question is, where do you stand with them now? Do you count them amongst your allies? The railroad must be eliminated. Are you willing to destroy them?
We've heard some very disturbing things about you. That you've been to the Institute. That you're actually working with those monsters. Get the hell out of here, and don't come back.
We've gotten big enough that we're having trouble communicating with all our settlements. I think it's time to retake the castle. It used to be the Minuteman HQ, way before my time. Well fortified, centrally located, and most important, it has a powerful radio transmitter we can use to broadcast to the whole Commonwealth.
So what happened to this castle if it was so well fortified?
Some kind of monster came out of the sea and destroyed the fort. So, should I have an assault force assemble near the castle?
Yeah, let's do this.
We'll do some recon and meet you outside the castle. See you there.
And to answer why I didn't record my mic for any of that, I was trying something new. I was wanting to try something new. I wanted to do a narration thing. Not like I'm doing now, but record normally, but without using my mic, and then read a script that I'd written to go along with the video. I wanted to do that. However, at the same time that I wanted to do that, I finally got a new editor. So I'm using the free version of Filmora. However, because I didn't know how to use Filmora, I was sort of stumped on how to edit the video correctly to work with the narration. So although I might try narration further in the future, I'm not going to do that right now, as I should probably learn the editor before I try that. So I'm going to be using Filmora for the next few episodes to see if it's what I'm looking for, to see if it works for me, to see if I'm able to edit my videos better. And I think it will work, but as I said, I want to try it out first. Now that we've gotten all that out of the way, let's go to the castle. Billy, I've got the flamer. Now we just have to figure out a way to sell it without anyone getting wise to what we're up to. I've stashed it in medtech research. I'll meet you there tonight. Sue. P.S. Make sure you're not followed. I think John is starting to get suspicious. I'll recover the flamer from medtech research. Oh, okay. So it's an optional quest where I would basically be able to get a flamer.
Hey, everyone's here, General. There it is. Pretty impressive, huh? Its real name is Fort Independence, but the Minutemen always just called it the castle. Now you can see why I wanted to take it back.
Maybe. Those walls could definitely use some work.
I'll admit, it's seen better days, but the Minutemen have never been afraid of hard work. Our primary objective is to clear the courtyard. That's where we should see the most opposition. The wall on this side is the most exposed, but if we circle around south, we could also reach the main gate. Let's talk about the battle plan.
What are we waiting for? Let's just get in there and shoot those lobsters.
Now, if we split up, we can flank them from both sides. It'll be like shooting fish in a barrel.
Why not let them come to us? We set up a firing line on this side. You can draw them out.
Well, General, what do you think?
Let's hit them from both sides.
We'll split up, and you can join whichever side you think needs the extra support. All right, people. You heard the General. Let's move out. Try not to draw their attention until we're in position.
This was not supposed to happen. You were not supposed to be here. You're making this a lot more difficult with no steel. Burglar, whatever you are. And what's worse is I don't have a gun with that. I don't have the ammo for any sort of gun except, yeah. The problem is I don't have any kind of ammo. So I can't shoot them. I have to rely on the others. That's what I was supposed to be fighting. I guess I'll go ahead and fight the Mirelurks then. Oh! They went down to the surface. This is why I don't like the Brotherhood. All they do is get in the way and be annoying.
Elder!
There we go. Oh no, one of the Minutemen died.
We're gonna have to take out these
It's
eggs.
gonna take a lot of elbow grease to clean this place up. Looks like the whole up inside old building. The walls are probably full of it.
Sure looks that way. Here's how we're gonna play this. You hold here in the courtyard and take care of any eggs you find. The General and I will clear the walls.
Yes, sir.
Let's do this, General.
Oh, all of the Minutemen died except for Preston and him. time to get out the grenades. Oh, wait.
Yeah!
I went AFK for a minute or so, and that seems to have killed the queen.
Gonna take a lot of elbow grease to clean this place up.
I did most of the work, but thank you anyways for, actually I did do most of the work considering all those grenades I threw. I was joking, but I'm actually right.
Good work, people. But we aren't done yet. The General and I are gonna have a look at the radio to see what shape it's in. The rest of you, clear out any remaining Mirelurks or eggs you find.
I need to power up the radio transmission.
Let's go see if there's anything left of the old transmitter.
Seems to be in working order.
When I saw that thing coming out of the water, I was sure we were all dead.
Bye.
Wow, we really did it. I've been watching the Minutemen fall to pieces for so long, this is really something. Now we've got to pay off on what we've started, bring the whole Commonwealth together, and make it last this time. So, you know, back to business. But with Radio Freedom up and running, we can broadcast alerts to you, anywhere, anytime.
Any chance you got a second now?
Does bashful mode come standard on all synths, or did you have to pay extra for that?
Heh, no. Only on me, and I suppose that's sort of the issue. I wouldn't normally bother you with this sort of thing, but, well, I know I can trust you at this point. For as long as I can remember, I've been getting these, flashes. Memories of places I've never been. Things I've never seen. Memories of Nicks. They're not bad, they're just this inescapable reminder that I'm not the person I think I am, that I'm not a person at all. I'm just a machine, pretending to be human.
Someone your age should be happy to have any memories at all, let alone a spare set.
I suppose so. But having to juggle my memories and all Nick's baggage makes things tough sometimes. Don't get me wrong, I know I'm in Nick's debt. These memories, they've kept me alive. Nick was a hell of a cop. A guy with good instincts and a good heart. I always counted myself lucky they didn't load me up with some ex-con, or whatever type might volunteer to let folks tinker with their gray matter. But it's thanks to Nick that I pass for human. Why I get to live cushy in Diamond City, and every other synth is shot on sight. I know I got it good, but my entire life I owe to Nick. Everything that makes me who I am, my judgment, my speech, hell, even my name, they're his. And I can't do a damn thing about it, because without them, I'm nothing. A shell. All I want is a life where I have something I can call my own.
We could give you a new name. Would that help? Ah, I got it. Crumblebot. 3000.
Well, I suppose it's the thought that counts. You know, I'm just gonna need some time to think on this. I appreciate you hearing me out. You're a real good friend. Thanks. You know, there is this chunk of Nick Valentine history I've been hoping to put a bow on for a while now. I could use a hand if you're willing to take a crack at it.
Maybe. What's the case?
Well, this one's straight out of the archives. Once upon a time, in the land of Boston, there lived a king of organized crime, Eddie Winter. He was a bad man who did a lot of bad things. hurt a lot of innocent people, but he knew the end was coming. So he sealed himself inside a personal shelter, located underneath the sub-shop he used as a headquarters.
An evil king in a sub-shop? Does a meatball monster show up at some point?
Yeah, from what I've heard, the pastrami golem is the one you really have to watch out for. Anyway, if you're done being a wise ass, the story gets even more twisted. The arrogant bastard wanted to cheat death, live forever, so he could come out of that shelter someday into this brave new world. Sound familiar? Only Eddie didn't want to be a frozen banana. No cryo sleep for him, no. He invested his money in some sick, crazy radiation experiment.
Nick, you can't be saying what I think you're saying.
Oh, I'm saying it all right. Eddie Winter went and turned himself into a ghoul, 200 years before it was fashionable. Hell, he was probably the first one. And I'm convinced that he's still locked inside that shelter, safe and sound, ready to come out and begin his evil reign all over again. I'm gonna find him and kill him, so that never happens. You in?
I don't get it, Nick. Why kill Eddie Winter, even if he is still alive? This sounds like some kind of vendetta.
It's nothing. Just some old business of Nick's that needs taken care of. Justice has to be served. Now, are you in or not?
I don't know, Nick. Sounds a bit like cold-blooded murder.
Who says it ain't? But I don't have to be human to know that sometimes the only way to end evil is to kill it. Now, I know where Winter's vault is, but the door is sealed with a complex numerical code. Lucky for us, Winter's arrogance knew no bounds. Back in the day, he recorded 10 holotapes, incriminating different criminal associates. On each one, he hit a single number. We find all of those holotapes, we get all the numbers. We get all the numbers, we get the code. And then we get Winter. I've been putting together a file on this one for a while now. There's a pair of holotapes in here worth listening to, including one of Winter's that I managed to snatch from the Cambridge police evidence lockup before getting swarmed by ferals. On my way out the door, I spotted an active evidence terminal. I'll bet my hat that terminal is the key to finding the rest of the tapes. Probably worth revisiting any police departments you may have stumbled across in your travels as well.
Okay, so Eddie Winter, we've found one of his holotapes before, as seen in this clip. So I found this holotape in a police station.
Okay, my friend, I thought about it, and I've reached a decision on the Fallon's job. Your cut is exactly what you deserve. $0. Zilch. You heard me right. You get nothing. Yes, you cracked the safe, and yes, we got the diamonds. But you also tripped the alarm. Mackie got pinched, and that's entirely your fault. Now, when he gets out, Mackie's gonna want your head on a platter. I'm gonna give him your share instead. I say you're getting off easy. Eddie Winter, signing off.
Very quick, I want to listen to the holotapes he gave us. As well as look at the notes. Case, Eddie Winter. Self-inflicted ghoul. Criminal kingpin. Age 200 plus. Offenses, too many to count. Location, underground bunker, Andrews Station, sealed with a 10-digit code. The holotapes. Holotapes hold the key to Winter's bunker. Each tape has one piece of the entry code. 10 tapes total, 9 left. 8 left now, because of the one I found at the police station. Cambridge Police Evidence Terminal. Best lead for finding other tapes. Possible remaining holotape locations. Commonwealth Police Department's BADTFL HQ. and then the holotape that Nick gave us. Eddie Winter, holotape 1.
Message to Johnny Montrano. Johnny, Johnny, Johnny. You fat, lazy piece of shit. I knew this arrangement was too good to be true. Let's join forces with the North End, huh? Bury the hatchet? Work mutually against a common enemy? Well, you put the nail in that coffin, huh, boyo? What did you have to do, Johnny? Huh? What was your job? Sit in your car, on the corner. Keep your eyes open. If you see a uniform, you get out. Walk down the street, knock on the door, and let the fellas know there's trouble coming. Easy as pie, right? I could have got a 9-year-old from the projects to do it, but no. In the interest of Irish-Italian relations, I give the job to you. So what happens? Nothing. Nothing happens. You sit on your fat ass dribbling cannoli cream onto your third chin. You watch. You watch the uniform blow months of planning, all in 2 minutes. Congratulations, Johnny. You got me. You and your pals sure put the screws to old Eddie Winter. You should tell this funny story to your little girl when you tuck her in at night. In that corner bedroom, upstairs, pink wallpaper, little house on Prince Street. Yeah. Eddie Winter, signing off.
And that was the day the Commonwealth knew the Minutemen were back.
Thank you everyone for watching, especially if you got this far into the episode, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye. Please don't do that. Don't. Brother, what are you doing? What? Excuse me.
It's gonna take a lot of elbow grease to clean this